Trump has always had a sort of Hatfields and McCoy's style relationship with reality and the truth. But the stuff he's saying today is extremely disturbing as well. ABC News reports that he has told people at a rally of his vociferous supporters that he intends to invoke the 1798 Alien Enemies Act against out-of-status aliens inside the United States. A lot of people are under the misimpression that when fascism rolls in, they just start issuing decrees the way Trump tweets from his gold toilet. But that generally is not how serious fascism works. At the early stages, they always cloak their activities in a veneer of legality, regardless of how tenuous that legality might be. And this whole thing is an example of the kind of thing that Trump likes to talk about, invoke a word that sounds like there's a law that supports what he does, but there isn't. That law is for wartime. That law is for when another country has declared war on us and their people live inside the United States in abundance, and we have some reason to worry that they are organizing and actively doing something against us, like the German tourists did in Norway in 1940. We don't have that kind of situation now, which is all the more reason we need to ensure that nobody tolerates Trump's garbage about a soft invasion of Mexico. Trump doesn't care about getting the cartels. If he did, he would be relaxing border security, because the only reason the cartels exist is to get through border security. They're the ones that bribe Border Patrol to bring in everything that's supposed to be brought in. Everybody else are just sacrificial lambs they send to make Border Patrol look effective. Sometimes they get through, most of the time they don't. Trump's idea about invading to get the cartels is to have U.S. troops engaged in Mexico, and of course his fantasy is that the Mexican army will return fire, and I don't know why they would not, for the dignity of their country. If he can have a conflict, then he can claim we're at war with Mexico, and then he can use that as an excuse to round up and intern not only aliens, but American citizens. Yes, you heard that right. There's precedent for it. Korematsu v. United States has never been overturned. We keep talking about how FDR put the Japanese in camps, but 70,000 victims of that were American citizens born in the United States, had never been to Japan. He wants to do the same thing to people who have Spanish surnames. If we let him do it to them, we can only expect it will be another country's surnames tomorrow. This is Yahtzee stuff. It is intolerable, and everyone needs to demand that their congressional representative impeach and their 2 senators remove Trump immediately. We don't have to sit around letting our country go to the Yahtzees. There is a method in the Constitution for dealing with it, an actual legal method that dates from 1789, not 1798. Tell your Congress you want the 1789 solution. Impeach and remove Trump.